Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, March 28th. I would like to go over some of the stuff that I watched over the weekend that might be worth your time. The main one is one that Amy Satori did. She did a little bit of a deep dive on Tartaria and what happened back in the 1800s, and it was really interesting. It's one of those rabbit holes I've kind of gone down into, but not a ton. And she was friends with Jordan Maxwell, apparently. And Jordan Maxwell passed away last week. And she was a friend of his. And so she was talking about that and kind of led me on the path to watching him some this weekend. But anyway, I have posted that video that Amy Satori did where she did the deep dive into Tartaria, and basically she had a list of questions and she psychically went in and asked those questions and kind of feels like maybe she had a little help from Jordan Maxwell. And the one thing that I got from the whole thing, and you guys can tell me if, I guess this is what I got. So it sounds like we have had several great resets on Earth over the however many millions of years we have been here as humans. And it kind of sounded like every time something got really super bad, some sort of a reset would happen. And depending on who was in power, it would, kind of go forward from there. And Atlantis seems to be like maybe one of those resets that happened. So far, it doesn't sound like the good guys have ever had the power when a great reset happened. However, this one that we are in the process of doing, about to do, the button is about to get hit, the good guys are in power, which means the reset that is about to happen is going to be completely different than any other reset that has ever happened. That's what I got out of what she said. And if any of you guys end up watching that, I would love to hear your comments. I posted it on Telegram. I will post that particular video that Amy did in the comments here so you guys can go watch it. It was really interesting to hear what came out of that and the reasons for like the world fairs with the giants and just the different things that nobody's been ever been able to explain from some of that stuff that happened. And I would just like to hear some other comments from people on that. And I know a lot of you probably knew who Jordan Maxwell is. I am so afraid I'm going to say Jordan Peterson because I've heard of him a lot too, but I'm talking about Jordan Maxwell. He was very knowledgeable on a lot of things. I knew who he was. I have never done a deep dive on him. I maybe watched a little teeny smidgen of him. He's one of those guys that likes to talk and it takes a while for him to get to the point, but he has a lot of knowledge. So I'm sure some of you guys have watched him and gathered a lot of knowledge from him. If you're patient and you can go check him out, you might find some of the stuff that he said interesting. And one other thing, a couple other things I want to throw out. Roots and Refuge gal, Jessica, did a video over the weekend, somewhat motivational video that if you're feeling down, scared, fearful, whatever, she kind of tells her background story, and I found it very motivational. And I've posted anything that I have watched that I probably will talk about in my videos. I'm just going to automatically post to my Telegram channel, and that is Soul Purpose Insights on Telegram. And there's also a chat group. So there's two different ones over there, a chat group and just where I post on my videos. So you can always find the videos that I talk about over there, because half the time I can't post them on YouTube, especially if it comes from a different platform. So that would be a good one to watch. Blossom Goodchild, also, there was one when I woke up this morning that she had posted overnight, And I posted that over on Telegram. And then one other thing that I just want to throw out here, and I'm going to try to not be judgmental when I say this, but I know it's going to come out that way, so I apologize. I watched a video this weekend of, I'll say, a prominent truther, and somebody asked this person if water was good for you. Well, in my world, if somebody asks me that, I'm going to go into detail about the differences between tap water and purified water or whatever, because in my mind, there is a difference. And I am not going to recommend that somebody drink tap water because I don't believe that it is good for you. And when this particular person was asked this, the answer was, well, yeah, I think water's good for you. I mean, I'm drinking it right now, and did not differentiate the two between good water and bad water. That causes me a little bit of concern of how awake is this person that a lot of people follow and seem to hang on every word. I mean, some people do, some people don't. I have a little bit of an issue with that. So I know, and I say this when I bring up different things in my video, I have not done a deep dive on this. I will fully admit, I don't have all the details. I don't know all the details. This is one rabbit hole I have not gone down into. But I also know that if you don't have the wider picture and you don't have a fuller picture of the whole puzzle, you're missing a lot of things. And so you might be focused on this little thing and you might be an expert on this little thing. But how reliable is that information if you don't have the bigger picture to the whole thing? I'm just going to throw that out there. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. Some of you will not. And it doesn't matter who it was. What it matters is something did not resonate right with me on that comment. And I feel like that was a huge red flag right there for me. And I will leave it at that. I think that's it. Anyway, again, I will post the videos, all of the videos that I'm talking about that I watched is on my Telegram channel. And I hope y'all have a good week. I mean, it's the end of the month, and I don't know. I feel like I have more to say, and I can't think what it is. Sorry. Have a great week. Bye.